Yes. So now the topic is about user-defined functions. You know what is a function, right? So what is a function? A function is a set of small lines of code which does some specific task. Okay. So when you want to define a function, then how many ways you can define? So there are 4 ways to define a function. So first way is either a function may be a void function with parameters. Or a function, second one is it may be void function without parameters. Or it may be a non-void function. Non-void function means it is having some return type, right? So non-void function with parameters. And a non-void function without parameters. So a user can define his function or his or her function in 4 ways. Either it can be a with parameters and a void function, or a void function without parameters, or a non-void function with parameters and a non-void function without parameters. So these are the 4 ways. Now we will discuss these 4 functions one by one, right? So first one, void function with parameters. So what do you mean by void function with parameters? This is like what we are doing is whenever you are calling a function from a main function or from a calling function, what are you doing is you are passing arguments or you are passing parameters to the function, right? So whenever you are passing arguments from a calling function, then you call it as a function with parameters. And if the function is not returning anything, then that becomes what? Void function with parameters. Generally, syntax of void function with parameters looks like this. So return type is what? Void, and you have a function name, and here you have parameters list, right? So this is the syntax for the void function with parameters. So what we do is now we will look at this by an example, right? So we will take a small example so that you will be understanding what exactly is a void function with parameters. So small example is here is what? Adding 2 numbers. So what you have to do? You have to define a function so that it will add 2 numbers and display there itself. Why we are saying displaying in the function itself? Because it is not returning anything, right? So what I do is I will take the function name as add, right? So to add, how many numbers we need? We need 2 numbers. So I will say it as int x, int y, right? And the return type would be what? 1. So this is an example for the void function with parameters. So we call these x and y as what? Parameters. So what parameters you will call them as what? You will call them as formal parameters. Now what we need to know is what is the formal parameters. So generally the parameters which we write within the function declaration or a function definition, we call them as formal parameters. The values of a formal parameters will be sent through calling function, right? So from where you get the values of x and y is, you get the values of x and y from the calling function, right? I will give you an example now. You'll understand how to write this program, right? So adding 2 numbers. So what we need to do is whenever I am talking about a function has 5 components. The first component is function declaration, second is function call, third is function definition, and next it has to have a return type, and next 5 is what? It should be having a arguments or parameters, right? These are the 5 components which we need to know when we are talking about a function. So what I do is I am writing a program like this --include stdio.h, and now what we need a function declaration. So function declaration is what? Void add int x, int y. So what you call this as? This as function declaration. This is what? This function declaration. And coming to the what? Coming to main function, right? So in the main function, we take two variables int a comma b, so that you will read these a comma b values to the keyboard. So as you are using to the keyboard, what we need to ask? We need to ask the user to enter a and b values. So you write enter a comma b values, a comma b values, and scanner percentile d, ampersand a comma ampersand b. As we have to store in the address of a and b, we write ampersand and ampersand b. Now actual code is the task which we are writing here, add has to be done by what? By the function. So from here we need to call the add function. So how to write here? Add of. So what are the variables you want to send? A comma b. Semicolon. Right? So what is anything else you have to do in the main function? No. So close it. So now this add a comma b will become what? Function call. So as we know that function components are what? Function declaration, function call, return type, function definition, and argument. So coming to here, this is what? This is function call, and a comma b here we call them as actual parameters. Right? What we call them as actual parameters. What are actual parameters? Parameters which we written in a function call are called actual parameters. So these are the actual parameters from where we send values to your formal parameters. Right? Understand? So when a control will reach or encounters add a comma b, automatically it calls the function. So what is the function we are writing here? It is void add int x comma int y. This is function. So whenever you are writing function definition, things you have to check whether this function definition is similar to your function declaration or not. Don't change it. They have to be same. Right? Now coming to the function body. In the function body, what we need to do is we need to add x and y, so that I am taking an extra variable called result, int result, where result stores the addition of x and y. So what are x and y here again? So when you are writing a as some value, example 10, and b as 20, now a's value is copied into x and b's value is copied into y. So now x is what? X is 10 and y is 20. And this value is now stored in what? Stored in result. So you have to print the result. So printf addition of percentile d and percentile d is percentile d. That is what? X comma y comma result. Right? So when you are writing a function, you check whether there is any return statement in this. Do you have any return statement here? So when there is no return statement in your function, that means your function is not returning anything to the main function. So as it is not returning, then what is the return type here? 1. Clear? So this is an example for what? A void function with parameters. Right? In the next video, we will check void function without parameters.